Young.
I'm Ian Paprocki.
I'm Tim Robinson.
I'm Marino Pagones.
I'm Ben Gabbard.
And we're Autochill. So every day in the hot summer months, all I want to do is get into a nice cool car after football practice, but that just wasn't possible. So the reason this isn't possible is because after 10 minutes of my car sitting out in the parking lot while I'm practicing, temperature's already risen 19 degrees. Here's in 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and in an hour, the temperature's risen almost 40 plus degrees. So over the past almost 20 years, the 39 children have died this past year due to U.S. child vehicular strokes. And this was by San Jose University. Video. So here's a video of our product actually working. This is
the old blow dryer, huh?
So our product is a thermostat that goes underneath your dashboard, and then it has you can set to a set temperature about 90 degrees or whatever. So whenever the temperature inside your car reaches past 90 degrees, it'll kick on the thermostat. When the thermostat is
Just click the arrow.
So our thermostat is actually connected by wiring that gets connected to the fan in the battery, and it'll automatically kick on. So here we have it actually set like 80 degrees in this picture. The fan kicked on at 80 degrees, and then whenever it sensed that the car was below 80 degrees, it then turned itself off. It will not drain your battery. Our mentor let it run for 2 hours in his shop, and his battery is fine.
Our customer segments are mom with young children for the safety aspect of kids having strokes and eventually dying from the heat of the car if they're left in the car, and teens for the comfort factor because after school activities or car sits in the parking lot, heats up, they want to get a nice cool car. Our competitors, our main one was Cool Car. The problem with them was they were a little pricey, and it was through the reviews it was hard to install and didn't work as well for the money. And then one of the generic ones on like Amazon was one you plug in your cigarette charger, and it worked, but not as well as something like ours that you actually used a fan inside your car to cool your car instead of just two regular fans.
All right, so market size. Our total addressable market, so what we did, we took a percentage of the United States that have an average summer temperature above 65 degrees, and that was around 86% of the states within America. And within that 86% region, we found that there are approximately around 170 million cars in that region. And so we took those 170 million cars and multiplied that by the price we were selling our product at, which is $50, and we got our total addressable market at $8.3 billion. For our sizable addressable market, we took the amount of cars that are located in Illinois, which is around 7 million, and we divided that by the 86% region car total, which is again 170 million, and from that number we multiplied it by, again, our price of our product, which is 50, and we got 3 million for our sizable addressable market. So this is our 5-year financial forecast. Year 1, we projected 19,000. Year 2, 96,000. Year 3, around 336,000. Year 4, around 842,000, and year 5, around 2.2 million. So for the first 2 years of our product, we're planning on just selling it locally in the Illinois area, Midwest region. But then after that, from year 3 to year 5, we plan on expanding from Illinois to nationwide, especially mainly the southern region, where obviously it's very hot down there year round, and so we feel that our product could benefit the customers down there more than up here. And then this is, so our cost of goods sold costs around $19.50 to make. That's because of the thermostat, which is around $10. Also with electrical tape, wiring, and packaging, all rounds up to around $20, $19.50. And our price per unit, we have it at $50. We got that price from the cost plus pricing strategy. So we decided we wanted to make a decent amount of profit for each product that we sold, and we thought that $30 per product sold is a good amount. So we priced it at $50, which again leads me to the gross profit, which is $30 or a 61% gross profit. And so for our SG&A costs, year one it's around $5,000, year two around $6,000, year three around $70,000, year four around $260,000, and year five around $630,000. So like again for year one and year two, it's just gonna be the basic expenses such as like legal fees. And we keep it just in the area, and then but then like I said for the revenue financial, from year three to year five we'll be expanding nationwide, and obviously with that comes more expenses. We'll probably have to invest in some like salaries, storage area, office space, etc.
So our minimum viable product is going to be based on the landing page. So imagine you're interested in our product and want to buy it. We'll have 3 separate pages. Our first page is going to be our home page. It'll have our company logo, a description, a quick description of our product, and a description of our company, how we got to this point. So say you're still interested, you click on the product tab. This would have a larger description of our product, how it works. It would have the price, which is currently $49.99, a picture of our product, and underneath it would have a button for you to order. So say you click order now. It would come up with a screen that would look like this. It would say, thank you for your interest in our product. We're currently unavailable and trying to work hard to get you your product. Below that, there would be a place for you to enter your email and fill out a survey. By you entering your email and filling out your survey, we're getting qualitative data. And through this data, we're getting a better understanding of where our customer is, if they're old, young, male, female, if they live in warmer states or colder states. And by gaining access to their email, we're gaining, having them updated on our product and when we will be finished. And then finally, our third page will be our contact us page. This will basically have all of our information, our social media links, our where we're located, a place for you to email us questions, and our phone number and email. So you may be thinking to yourself, how are we going to get people to our landing page? And the way we're going to do this is through social media. We currently have an Instagram and a Facebook that are both business accounts. Our Instagram currently has around 100 followers, and in this future we plan to have a Twitter and a YouTube to help our customers get a better understanding of our product.
So this is how we're going to test our product. We really want to focus on flyers, and this is just a demo we made online. So it's not for sure, but we're going to add more things to it. And then this President's Day weekend coming up, we really want to put our product in our Mentor store, hopefully on the shelves, where a lot of people go in there for any car accessories. It's called Truck World. And we want to partner up with Hollis Brothers here in town. Hopefully they can give us some ideas on how to make this better and put it in their car. We want to make them an installer, so when people want to install it and they don't know how to, they can go to locally Hollis Brothers. And then lastly, we have business conventions, one coming up here at the high school in the gym where all businesses go. They set up tables for their business. We want to be a part of that, set up a booth and what we're about and how we're going to make our car cooler. So this is our key metrics, quantitative data. We have 3 main parts: number of products sold, so we're going to focus on that; number of stores selling our product. We want to focus on maybe going into AutoZone too, and we looked at Pep Boys, so we're going to be talking to them and seeing what they think and if we can make a deal with them. And then number of website and users and social, like Tim mentioned. So we're going to be keeping an eye on all of that. So then this is just a little timeline we made. Make the demo, as you saw, we made it in the video, but we're going to continue to make it better. Landing page February 17th, that's when we think we could have everything up and running, going smoothly and getting people to go there, and we can focus on getting their emails and contacting them when it's finally out. We have our demo President's Day weekend we want to put on the shelves, as we mentioned. And then lastly, just track every day. Track on what's going on our landing page, how many people are looking at it, how many people are staying on the website, if they're staying, if they like it, and just their feedback.
We are asking for $550 to run our landing page for about 6 months. Will cost about $270. Offer flyers and other advertising costs about $80. And for our demo and to make more demos and the more numbers of products costs about $200. Overall, we can use your money to expand our business and make our product better and easier to install and use. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have to say, I think it's a really great idea. frankly pretty surprised that auto companies wouldn't have automatically installed them in cars.
Well, okay, sorry.
Could you go over your competition again?
Um,
Competition was Cool Car. It's this solar powered fan that you stick to your window, and most people found like that it was somewhat hard to install to the window, and like it had to be indirect sunlight at all times. So if the sun was facing this way and it was on this side, it wouldn't work as well. And it wouldn't usually like cool down your car to circulate the air, so it would just cool down a little bit, not to a comfortable temperature.
That's the product on the
Yeah,
left?
Yeah, and it also costs around,
And what's the product on the right?
This is just one that's like a generic brand, like everyone, there's like tons of them on Amazon that just a lot of companies have made, and they just plug into your cigarette lighter instead of actually connecting to like your car battery, make it more powerful like we are.
You said you tested it and verified that it did cool down the car? Your
yes.
product?
Yes.
Yes. And what's cool to you? What's cool? 80 degrees?
well, yeah.
It depends what you set your thermostat at.
Yeah, you
And
can.
currently, we're trying to find a better thermostat that
Oh,
better
so you
fits.
mean you could even set it at 75 and...
Yeah, and so that way it
75?
basically maintains your, the coolness in your car. So if you go to the gym for like an hour, you set for like 70, and then once your car gets over like 70, it'll kick on and cool it back down.
And then it turns back off.
So you guys are actually making these?
We currently have one.
We have one prototype so far.
You have one?
Wait, so you, from scratch, you made it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, with our mentor.
What is the, do you actually have a fan or something that's running?
It actually runs off your fan's
Your-
car. So
yeah,
it's
it's
connected,
car.
yeah, connects to the fan and then connects to your battery.
It wouldn't like turn on the air conditioner or anything? Just-
Oh, no, no.
Just a fan?
Just a fan.
How are you gonna demo it on President's Day weekend? Can you paint a picture for,
We were thinking possibly if we obviously can't get a car in there, we'd take a car battery and take a fan that's kind of like that looks simulates what the fan so your car would look like, and then connect it to your battery, and then connect it to the thermostat, and then we'd figure out a way to heat up the thermostat so it'd show like kick on the fan, and then we'd take off the heat and show it turn back off whenever it sensed that the temperature was below.
and you would do that demo where?
Um,
Where is that taking place?
We were thinking our mentor store that he has, Truck World, we can go in there, real customers coming in and out of there. Or we're gonna try to make flyers too, give them, flyer, moms with small kids, teens, and put the idea on their head, and we have the video, but we're gonna make the video better, so they can have that to show, and,
Have you gotten any feedback on what kind of sales your competition, generates?
We have not seen it, but
Be
a
interesting.
lot, many
You
of
gotta look into that.
yeah, many of the reviews are not.
Do you know what kind of a company Cool or Vortec is? Is it publicly traded or?
Yeah.
Given the
Um,
characters.
Looks Asian.
Yeah. How much was Don't know which one.
They're like, on their website, it's like $140, on Amazon it was 120.
What were the reviews like?
Not very good. It was very hard to install, you have to put it in your window, and there's problems with people actually stealing the solar panels off of the...
yeah, you have to make your window actually like a space open to actually install it, and it's just too big, so.
So your MVP, a big part of it is going to be driving traffic to your landing page. I would encourage you to redo your landing page that you don't have to go to 3 different spots. You could just go to one spot. It clearly tells you what this product is, and you can have a link right on that exact landing page, buy now.
Okay.
And when you go buy now, don't say, I think you say something like, we're under development, or in order to create demand, tell them you're out of stock,
Okay.
okay? And then it implies that you've sold so many of these things, they're flying off the shelf. You are out of stock, you're not lying. You literally don't have anything, you never started with one. So, but you want to create, we're out of stock, okay? And do it in a way of like, due to overwhelming demand, we're out of stock. Am I pushing the envelope? Maybe? It doesn't
Yes.
matter, it's marketing. No, I don't know how, you find out how far you went. And then, you'll know, track that statistic on how many people say buy now.
Yeah.
You're also then going to this survey. The survey is a nice to have, but the real part of finding out if you're
You're
gonna buy
right.
something is if somebody pressed buy now. With the price. Okay? Purchased for $40. So now you know that if you would have had it, they would have bought it. And that'll be very helpful when you go to raise money. That'll be a key statistic that will tell you how much.
What are you, I'm just curious, of the money for your MVP, the 45 a month, what are you using? What web platform are you having to spend 45 a month for a landing page?
It's called PageWiz, and it like has like a bunch of unique different features, like different domains, like stuff that you can have, and a bunch of like unique visitors that you can have on your website.
I would really urge you to go to one of the free ones, because this is just a holding place to start, and take that money and put it in marketing dollars to actually drive people and get the word out to the website. Because I think you can have a free, there's many ways to get a free landing
Yeah,
page.
and then part of the cost is also trying to get like maybe a web designer to help us make it more look more professional.
There's other ways. There's free websites that you can, for just one or two pages that you need, do not pay a developer to do that for you.
And you
Save
don't get
that money.
6 months for
Yeah.
this MVP and all
Right.
the rest.
How long does the installation take?
Depends on how well you know a car. Like if you're trying to do it by yourself and you know.
Could your customer segment install it themselves?
What we're gonna try to do is for each one we sell, have a manual and have a YouTube video explaining on how to do it. But if not, that's why we want to partner with like Hollis Brothers or like Advanced Auto Parts or something, and have them install it for like a fee of like $5, $10.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Or they want to sell it for $5 or $10.
Yeah,
That won't
have you
happen.
guys ever gotten your car fixed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not.
yeah, it's not that cheap, but yeah, we're gonna try to.
No, but just labor
But
costs.
could they, if they are experienced with cars, they could install it themselves?
Yes.
And is it a complicated thing to install, or is it like a 10-minute job?
According to our mentor, it was not complicated at all.
Your mentor's MacGyver.
Yeah.
Skill set's a little bit thin. What's your goal by demonstrating this at your mentor's place of business?
Trying to see if because we want part of the cost is trying to make maybe 10 demos
Okay.
and put them on shelves and see if people would actually be interested in picking it up and seeing if
Okay,
they
but
can
are you
purchase it.
demonstrating this product at the shop?
Yeah, we're gonna have either the video or try to have a working demo there, like a smaller scale demo.
Okay, so you're actually hoping to demonstrate the product and then convince people who walk into that store to try to buy one? Okay, and is there any thought of working with car dealers in the area to try to offer this product, like Wickstrom, like Eric?
Actually not till now, so we can also try
Is
that.
it-
But part of the reason with Wix, teaming up with one of them is whenever they get new cars, this is mainly for people with older cars, the newer models like BMWs already have ready start. So this is for people who have older trucks or older cars, like 2012 and older.
So there are a
What's
bunch
Ready
of,
Start? What's Ready Start?
So just on your key, you just start up your car.
Oh, the remote start.
By the time you get into it.
there's a bunch of aftermarket, mostly in audio video, if you want, or radar detector, or things that you want to kind of trick out your car with. There's a bunch of small, little shops that do this. You guys should do some research and have that product displayed everywhere. You might sell it to them for $40 and they'll install it for $80 on somebody's car. That's another market. How did you come up with that? Maybe tell us about the problem interviews you did and the customer interviews, how many you did and what the findings were there.
Okay, well, first our findings with our interviews were that moms with young children will buy the product because, as here it is,
They want to put their child in a car that's cooler.
Yeah,
Okay,
cooler.
how many moms did you talk to?
we talked to 55 moms.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they told you what?
They told us that
Sounds like-
they actually had a lot of problems getting their actual child in the car. The child was fussing, and then that they even felt that it was unsafe to put their child in the car. because putting the child in a hot, like, car
Did they
seat.
give you any information on $40? Whether that's,
Yeah, they thought it was a fair price point at 50. I mean, some of them even said that they might pay more because you're paying for the safety of your child. So some of them agreed that they might pay more, but they thought 50 was a fair price.
Great, thank you guys, good job.